Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joy and this is J Flair. Compliments of the season. So today's video is going to be about making a ballet skirt, usually called a tutu. So I'll be using this tool. This is 5 yards of tulle, and I'll be lining with this taffeta. This is taffeta. I have 2 yards of taffeta here, but I might not use up to the 2 yards. So I'm making this making the skirt for a 9-year-old ballerina. So the measurements I'll be using are the waist circumference measurement and the waist to the full length. Is going to be a short skirt, just 19 inches in all. So the skirt is going to have a band. It's going to have a band. So the band is going to be 1.5 inch. So I'm going to deduct 1.5 from 19, which will give me 17.5 all together for the down part. So I'll be using a half circle. The lining will be half circle. Now I want it to have a lot of fullness, so I'll be cutting the lining as a half circle, but I'll cut this on the straight grain, completely on the straight grain. I'll cut strips of several like 3 different layers. Okay, 3 different layers, 2 or 3, I'm not sure yet, but as we go on, I'll know exactly what to work for this skirt. So I'll be cutting this on the straight grain, but this is going to be a circle because I want it to have a lot of fullness. So let's go straight into the tutorial. The first thing that I will do is to divide my waist circumference by 3.142. If you don't know how to cut a half circle, I already have a tutorial on that. I'll put the link in the description box. You can go watch it so you can learn how to cut a half circle for your skirt, for your flares, your sleeve, even your peplum. So it's the waist circumference, which is 24. Our waist circumference is 24 inches divided by 3.142. I'm writing on the fabric. Pardon me. So that's 7.6. So what the first thing I'll do is to mark that measurement. I'll mark 7.6. That's like 758 on the tape. I'll mark it round, starting from this point here, taking this point as my starting point. I'll mark it round, forming the radius of the skirt. Okay, 7.6 round. Sorry, I think I made a mistake. It's 7.6. Okay, so this is the radius of this skirt. Then the waist to the M line is 19, like I said, but I'll be using 17.5 for the skirt because I'm removing 2 inches for the band. So I'll cut 17.5 plus ½ inch for joining, so that's 18. Okay, so I'll mark 18 round 18 inches. So this is going to be like the lining of my skirt. Now remember that the full length of the skirt is 19 inches. I'm going to like remove 1 inch from the lining so that the lining is not equal with the tulle itself. So I'll just remove 1. So I'm marking 17. I don't want the lining to be equal or to show. So sometimes the lining comes under the skirt and it's not usually fine. Okay, so marking 17 inches all around. Okay, so I have what I need now. Hope you can see. Okay, that's it. So I'll step up by ½ inch. That's my joining allowance to the band, my seam allowance to the band. Go up by half. Okay, so I'm done. I'll just cut out, cut out. Okay, so this is my half circle. This is my half circle. Set on the side, then cut the band. Now the band I'm cutting, I'm going to line it with tulle because I want the tulle to show in front, not just the taffeta. So I'm going to cut two, one for the front and the other one for the back. The band is going to be 1.5, meaning I'm going to cut 3 inches plus 1 inch for seam allowance. I'm going to cut the band now. The waist circumference is 24. So this is on fold. If this is on fold, so I'll be looking at 12 here. 12 inches plus 1 inch extra, 1.5 actually. 1.5 for the hook, the skirt hook. Okay, I'll be using elastic, so I'll just leave 1 inch. One is okay. 1 inch. So the band is 1.5, so that's 3. I'm marking 4 since it's going to be folded. By the time I fold into 2, I'll have 2 inches. I'll use ½ inch to join to the skirt, the down part, so I'm good. So this is my band. Set that aside. And I'll be working on the tool. This is my tool. I'm going to be cutting 3 layers. 3 layers of tulle. The upper part is going to be 17.5. Then I'll step down by, let's say, 5 inches. That's 12.5, and the last one will be 10. I want it to be very full. That's why I'm doing this. So let's see if I have. I hope my fabric will be enough. This 17.5. This is on fold. This is on fold. So by the time I cut, I'll also cut this upper part. I'll open it up so I can have enough fullness then. Okay, let me mark the 17.5 first. Oh, that's 18. It's 18 because of my joining allowance to the upper part of the skirt, to the band. So I'm marking 18 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be gathering this part on the circle, the circular parts. That's the lining, and I'll fix my band. Okay, so I'll just split this open so I can have 2 layers. You can also use this method to make your ball skirt, your ball gown actually. So this is what I have, 2 layers. 2 of this, not really 2 layers. I'm going to gather it. Okay, let's set this aside. And this remaining one, let me see what I have left. This 5 yards in all. This is exactly 13 inches. Okay, so I'll just leave it like that. So I have 2 layers, one on the top and the other one inside, to give it more fullness. So let's go into the sewing part. What I will do, the first thing I will do is to gather all the tulle. For the band, this is the taffeta. I want to place the two layers of tulle on the taffeta. Now this is optional. You can use only the taffeta, but I just want to give it a. I want it to look like the down part, like I want the up and the down to look like the same fabric. So I'm also going to be fusing the taffeta with my hemming gum. I'll fuse the tool on the taffeta so that it just looks like it's one fabric. So this is what it looks like. Very fine. Two layers of tulle on taffeta fused together. This is the band piece. I'm going to fold it into two, then fold it into two, then fix on the skirt. I've gathered a tool, gathered all of them. So I'm going to place it on the lining, that's the taffeta lining. The smaller ones will be arranged like this. I'm going to draw a line actually. I'm going to draw a line. So let me measure first. These are the smaller ones. I'll just measure to see where it will stop. Okay. So okay. Okay, I let it come out like 1 inch. So this is where it is. So I'll just transfer this measurement round. This is 9 1/4. So I'll just mark out 9 1/4 all around the fabric, all around the lining. So I'll place in the smaller layers on this line, while the longer ones will be on. We'll start from the waist. Yeah, using the long one. It's going to start from the waist here. I'll just attach it directly to the waist like this. This is how it's going to look. So I'll go and sew it on. I'll go and sew it on the lining. I'll sew the two on the lining. Then I'll fix the band. This is the final result of the tutu, the ballet skirt that we've been making. Looks so beautiful. This is the front. And this is the back. So I decided to use the taffeta to make a band instead of hook. This one is a look unique. So this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video.